everybody, this is Tanya Ortiz with GetPureHCG.com. Again, GetPureHCG.com. Now, I had to shoot this video because I have a lot of ladies out there that are on our Get Pure ACG, and they're asking me the same question. I don't know if it's that time of the month, and we'll say TOM for short, for a lot of women. But I'm getting the same question this week. So it's like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and do a video and address that. Okay, so if you're thinking about the ACG diet, this is why you should use GetPureHCG.com's ACG, okay? If you look, I always tell people when I started this journey and I wanted to lose weight that I looked at a lot of bottles out there, and there's a lot of aminos that they would put in the ACG, water and alcohol. Alcohol kind of just cancels it all out. And the Get Pure ACG, that was the, you know, when I first used that ACG, that was the first company where I saw because when I put it out there that I wanted to lose weight and get on the ACG diet, because of my YouTube channel, I had a lot of companies contact me, and I would say, let me see the bottle. This was the only company that didn't have water, alcohol, and a whole bunch of aminos. And so I used their drops, and it worked. On phase 2, I went from 169 down to 149, or 149, 148, and then I'm on phase 3, transitioning into phase 4. Believe it or not, I'll probably just stay in phase 3 because I could easily do without the sugar and, I was going to say sugar and alcohol. No, I can't do it without the alcohol. Can't do it without my wine. The sugar and starch. So I'll actually probably just stay in phase 3. I'm going on a cruise at the end of May, and then I'll start all over again. But the reason I private labeled with this particular company, I was very impressed with the fact that on 500 calories, I was not hungry at all, and I was only taking 16 drops a day. Other companies that had contacted me told me I had to take between 80 and 90 drops a day, and that's a lot. And I get it because our drops are so potent that you don't need to take more than 16 drops. It's 6 in the morning, 6 either at lunch or in the afternoon, and then another 4 in the evening. All right, so we all got that. So if you haven't, go to GetPureHCG.com. Now, our PayPal button is kind of funny. I don't own PayPal. I have nothing to do with that. If your payment doesn't go through, and you'll know because it'll say error, then we do have a form that you can fill out, and I'll send you an invoice. It's way too easy. It's $49.95. That'll actually last you 41 days. Most companies will only give you a 21-day supply. I don't want somebody contacting me saying, hey, Tanya, I want to extend this for another 20 days. Can you overnight me some drops? That's why I only sell 2 ounces that'll last you 41 days. All right, so ladies, I'm going to go over this. If you're on the ACG, okay, and it's that time of the month, if you just got your drops and it's that time of the month, just go ahead and start. Just go ahead and start unless you want to. You don't have to wait. If you're on the ACG drops and that time hits, do not stop. You will flatline because if you watch my previous videos from about a month ago at the beginning of March, I was very transparent. I hopped on a scale every single day that it was that time of the month, and I just flatlined. I mean, no, it didn't go up, it didn't go down. It just, and then at the very end, zoom, 3 pounds, just lost 3 pounds. So if that time comes and you're on the HCG diet and you're taking the drops, ladies, don't freak out. The scale might even go up a pound or 2. It's just water weight. Okay, I don't want anybody stopping the drops, waiting until after the period. No, you need to keep the ACG in your system. And like I said, I know I had to cut this video when I had 5 women in 1 week say, hey, Tanya, it's that time of the month. Do I stop the drops? You don't stop the drops. You continue to take the drops. All right? So we all got that out of the way. You continue to take the drops, and it's going to happen. Now, I do have, and I'm not going to mention any names because she's related to me. If there are other, Facebook groups out there. We have a secret Facebook group. So once you buy the ACG, you are to private message me, Tanya Ortiz, on Facebook and say, Tanya, put me in your secret group. Okay. Now, there's some people and they're going on ACG forums and there's all these strange recipes that has nothing to do with Dr. Simeon's book, Pounds and Inches. So I had somebody who's a relative, I'm not going to mention any names. She just got on the diet like a couple days ago and she decided to do some kind of add chocolate. It was way too soon. Do not add anything else like cocoa or cacao into your diet until you've been on the diet at least 2 weeks, okay? 2 weeks, because this phase 2, there is no room for error. And here's why I say that. I was not on vacation. I got called out of town to Virginia for an emergency, and as in my grandfather's house, and I thought it was cream. It was actually evaporated milk. I put 2 tablespoons into my coffee, or I think it was just 1 tablespoon. The next day, I went up a pound. Couldn't figure it out. I looked. It was evaporated milk. Okay, evaporated milk. No. So, and this is crazy. So 2 days later, I saw some foot cream in his bathroom, and I was like, oh, they'll never use this stuff. I'm just gonna put it on my feet. It was not oil-free. See, this is oil-free. It was not oil-free. And guess what? I went up a pound again. So there is no room for error whatsoever on phase 2. Phase 3, you can have there is room for error. But not on phase 2, because you will bounce up. I mean, in phase 3, I'm not going to lie, I threw a party a couple weeks ago. It was my actually separation party, and I had cake. I had champagne, seafood, and potatoes, and I did not gain a pound. And if anything, on phase 3, I've actually lost 5 pounds. I went, about 4 or 5 pounds on phase 3. I know you're supposed to maintain on phase 3, but I'm eating my behind off, and I don't get it. I don't know why. I'm eating 3 eggs with butter and bacon and filet mignon strips, and just, I am getting in the calories, but maybe it's because I'm exercising that the weight's coming off. So there you go. People ask me how many rounds you can do. You could do more than 1 round. You could do several rounds. However, you must wait 6 weeks. 6 weeks from the time you stop the HCG until you start it again. And that's just in pounds and inches. So I tell people, if you have any questions about the diet, just refer back to pounds and inches. Now, there are some things that I do that's not in pounds and inches, because of course there was not coconut oil back then. So I do allow 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. And if you plan on, after the diet, eating dairy, it is recommended a tablespoon of heavy whipping cream. You'll be like, what's a tablespoon? Just, I needed that tablespoon. So a tablespoon of heavy whipping cream, 2 tablespoons of coconut oil, and that you won't find in pounds and inches, as well as the sweet leaf stevia drops. That's not in pounds and inches, but that's what we use to flavor our coffee. So there you go. I'm also going to say this, that anybody who gets the drops, if you refer a friend on your next order, if you refer 1 friend on your next order, I will take $5 off the bill. You have to just tell me the person's name that you referred. If you refer 2 friends, I will take $10 off the bill, but you do have to tell me. So again, folks, when you buy the getpurehcg.com, I really need you to go on Facebook, send me a private message and say, hey, Tanya, please add me to your secret group. It's a secret group, so that way you can feel comfortable asking questions, posting your weight, and not having to worry about, the whole public and everybody seeing you. So that's why we do it. So take care. God bless. I'm going to ask that you share this video. If you have YouTube, share it on YouTube, Pinterest, Facebook, and Twitter. And that way, if there's somebody else that's out there struggling, they'll be able to get the getpurehcg.com. Go there, get the HCG, and plug into a community of people who are also on the same HCG and see rapid weight loss. All right, take care. God bless. Bye-bye.